So your heart's a muscle, right?
Yeah.
My name is John Gill, and I'm a retired internist from Confluence Health. We are here to dissect a pig heart with some young people with the idea that we're going to try to teach them how the heart works, what the circulation is about, hoping to get them interested in a healthcare field of some sort. Year and 3/4 ago, I was in Cedars-Sinai in Beverly Hills, and I had a heart transplant at that time. I went into heart failure starting in actually March, probably February of 2012. Gradually went into more and more heart failure, had to have a pacemaker, had to have a biventricular pacemaker. Then I was on a drip for a long time. I had to go to the U every 2 weeks for 2.5 years. I'm tall and I have an O positive blood type, makes it harder to match. So they sent me down to Cedars-Sinai where there's more hearts. And after waiting in the hospital on a drip for 4 weeks, I got a heart. And the heart was just magic for me. I feel 15 years younger now, and I can do anything I ever could do before, except I got older. So I'm a little stiff, but that's all right. I did tell him all about this and how the structure of the heart can impact people's lives, and like the auricles, the atria, tend to cause strokes in people in atrial fibrillation. So we talked about how that happens and why that happens, so that they will be able to identify those structures when they hear about it on the news, and they'll be able to correct the news broadcasters who don't usually get it right. Sorry. I think a lot of young people especially, but it's true of a lot of people, have this sense that they can't do something like this, that this is science and it's too complicated for them to handle. And this gives them confidence that they can learn this kind of information, and that they could then become whatever they want to become, a nurse, a doctor, a nurse practitioner, a massage therapist. But it's interesting, the kids are kind of fun because when they first start out, they're very shy and they don't want to do anything. And so what I did is I showed them the outside markers on the heart, how they orient themselves to the left ventricle, the right ventricle, the atria, and the aorta and the pulmonary artery, and then the vena cava and the pulmonary veins, all the structures that lead to and from the heart. We let them start cutting and feel what it was like to cut tissue, because it's just meat. And they got more and more interested in doing that, and really were not shy at all once they got going. These kids in general are just a great deal of fun, and it's really fun to watch them gain confidence and learn from all of this. And they're really very pleasant, they're really fun to deal with, and this is a real privilege for me.